Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Down to Earth Astronomy and to Elite Dangerous. We're doing another combat ship update. In the last video I was considering doing a combat cutter, but after a lot of very helpful comments from you guys and from people over on my Discord server, and a special thanks to X-Procase who helped me out a lot over there, I decided to go and build this beautiful Federal Corvette instead. And today we're going over the layout that I'm using, and there's a few points along the way where I'm a bit in doubt what I should do, and I really want your guys' opinion on what you think is best, in your experience, what do you think works the best. And when there are any places where I'm in doubt, I'm going to try to put a small info icon here at the corner where you can click and you can actually vote for what you think is best. But I would also highly encourage you to go to the comment section below and give a bit more detailed if you have any further comments, just giving out your vote. But anyway, let's get into the hangar and let's have a look at the loadout. So let's start with the hard points. As you can see here, I've gone with all the small, the medium and the single large. I've gone with beam lasers, gimbaled beam lasers. I'm considering modding these with efficient to manage the power draw, the heat a little bit, and also to increase the damage of them, of course. Not sure if I'm gonna go with any special effects, special weapons effect on the beam lasers yet, but if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. I might just go without special effects. I'm not really sure. But yeah, anyway, I would like to hear that in the comment what you think would be good. Where I'm really in doubt, or where I really want your guys' opinion, that is what I'm going to do with the huge weapons. Because right now, as you can see, I have huge gimbaled multi-cannons, and I really want a gimbaled weapons. I've really been considering doing plasma, but I think I'm going to go for something gimbaled. And since I don't want to go with lasers, because I already have plenty of lasers, that leaves me multi-cannons or cannons. So the things that I'm considering is either keeping the multi-cannons and then modding them with efficient as well, and then going for corrosive shells, which should help me penetrate people's armor and destroy their hulls faster. But I'm also considering going for the cannons, and then for the special effects, either going with the force shells or the high yield shells. Both give a little bit of explosive damage. And I think the force shells have some additional jitter, so they're harder to hit with them. There are other drawbacks with the high yield. Let me actually look that up. I think I have it right here on my screen, just so we can get that. Let me see. So the high yield modifications. Yeah, okay. So the high yield gives you some extra explosive damage, which if it penetrates the armor, it explodes and do a lot of module damage, which is nice, but it reduces the fire rate. And the reduced fire rate, I'm not that afraid of that anyway, because I was hoping to have like a very quick, just when you pass people, you can make a very quick attack on them with the cannons, and so I'm not that too afraid of the lower fire rate. But if we're going for the high yield, I'm considering modding them with, let me see, what's the name of that modification, with sturdy. Sturdy, apart from increasing its integrity, of course, it reduces the thermal load and it reduces the armor piercing. If I go for sturdy 5, I can reduce the armor piercing by over 30%. So, no, of course, sorry, I'm reducing the thermal load and I'm increasing the armor piercing. That's what I'm trying to say. So if I go with the cannons and go piercing, simply make a piercing cannon build. So I go for sturdy with high yield shells. Should easily be able to penetrate people's armor. The shell will explode inside the ship and destroy all the modules. Huge amount of module damage. And if I target specific submodules like the power plant, I should be able to take people down fairly quickly, I think. And then of course use the beam lasers just to take care of the shields. Not sure what I'm gonna go with if I'm using the what was the other one? Fuck, I forgot again. Force shells, that's the name. Which again gives you a little bit extra explosive damage, and then it pushes people around a little bit and putting them off target. So that's my suggestions. Either I go for multi-cannons. I think there's only really two suggestions. Either I'm going to go for multi-cannons, efficient multi-cannons with corrosive shells, or I'm going for high-yield cannons with a sturdy modification on them. So go up and vote, and if you think I should go for a third option, let me know in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions, because to be honest, I'm not a very good combat pilot. I'm just building this ship out of pure fun. So anyway, those are the weapons. I think we're going to go for the optional internals next. We're going to go through everything else in a bit. So for defense, I've gone with a biweave. I've tried both the prismatic shield and the biweave shield generator on previous occasions, and I like the biweave the most because of the very fast recharge. And I'm of course going with thermal resistance 5 on this one, because you can see here the thermal resistance of shields are very, very poor, and so increasing that should help get those resistance closer to each other. Then 2 Class B shield cell banks, which is one of the tips that one of you guys gave me in the comments of the last video, was always go for B when it goes to shield cell banks, because they have an extra charge. So having 2 of these give me effective of 12. They have 5 in the ammo, 5 in ammo capacity and 1 loaded. Which gives me 12 all in all. Then we have, of course, a fighter hangar, 2 fighters, 1 for multi-crew. I don't have any turrets, so if anybody's coming along, they have to take the fighter. And 1 for the NPC crew member. And here first, in the rest of the slots, I previously had a lot of hull reinforcements and module reinforcements, but it made the ship very, very heavy, and I want to try and keep the weight down a little bit. So that's why I just decided to strip all that armor again, and then go for more cargo and some scanners and a little bit there. I like having the advanced discovery scanner just so you can find places and find planets if you need like an extraction site or something like that. Surface scanner, just nice to have. And then some cargo. Might change the surface scanner for more cargo, I don't know yet. But anyway, talking about armor, let's move on to the core internals, because you can see here, right now I just have the lightweight bulkhead. I do have a transfer. Yeah, I do have a military grade in here. But you can see it does increase my hull quite a bit, putting that on. It doesn't change my resistance at all, but it is very heavy, of 16 tons. That's why I'm considering going for the lightweight alloy. And then modding this with heavy duty, because as you can see here, the lightweight alloy, it doesn't have a mass, it's massless. So, and what the heavy duty does is it increased my hull boost. Increased my hull boost, so I get more hull, and it increases all my resistances normally at the expense of extra mass for the module. And since the module doesn't have any mass, I would expect that to be a free upgrade, basically. You don't get that if you do it with the military grade composite. So that's why I'm a bit in doubt what I should go for here. Should I go for the military, and which modification should I then go for? Should I go for the lightweight alloy and then go heavy duty? But again, click the poll up here and tell me what you think I should go for. For the rest, I'll just go through all the core internals and what modification I'm going for here real quick. Power plant overcharged, of course, get that extra power. You can see actually we are over our power target right now. The weapons cannot be deployed in its current state, so this is probably one of the first things I'm going for. Thrusters, I'm going for dirty drive. We need that maneuverability. Frameshift drive, longer range, of course. Life support, not a lot of interesting modifications to the life support, so if I at the end of the day have just want to do something with it, I'm probably going to go lightweight, again making the ship lighter, making it more maneuverable. The power distributor, I'm going for the full recharge, so that should increase the recharge rate of everything. That does mean I have to manage my power a bit more, because I do not have the buffers to recharge other places, so I need to manage my power a lot more, which I cannot do when you go and recharge, but again, it should help me keep my weapons firing for longer. Sensors, don't really think I have any modifications there. And then in the military slots, you can see I did go for 2 class 5B hull reinforcements, and these I'm gonna go for, hold on, let me find this here in my little cheat sheet. Consider going for heavy duty. I don't think that heavy to start with. The 5D are of course the light ones, so again, but it gives you some good resistances and a little bit of extra protection in case your shield breaks. So that's why I am going for them down here. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much the main. Did we talk about utilities? No, we have not talked about utilities. Utilities, lots of shield boosters, and these are all gonna be augmented with or engineered with augmented resistance. So they're gonna give resistance across the board. At the expense of power draw. That's why we need that big power plant and we need that engineered. And for the heatsink launchers, I'm gonna go for increased ammo capacity, because right now they can each hold 2 for maximum ammo in the magazine, and 1 loaded. That gives you 3 per launcher. And if I engineer all of these with ammo capacity, that will increase the ammo capacity by 1, giving me 4 per heatsink launcher, and 4 times 3 is 12. Same number as I have shield cell banks. So that means that each time I fire a shield cell bank, I can also fire a heatsink, and 12 should be plenty, I think. And then finally, of course, kill warn scanner. So just because we want that, we want all the bounties we can get in case we go to a rest site. I think that's pretty much it. Then, of course, if we really want to go into the nitty-gritty details, I gone for a vibrant green, so it matches the color scheme of the channel. My combat master badge here on the side, and on the dashboard I have a few like small bobbleheads and stations, and I did actually consider putting, let's just go back here, putting some text in the middle, but it was really annoying having it behind the heads-up display here, so I decided to remove it. So this is my current cockpit and how it looks. Very nice with the green color. I'm very pleased with that. But anyway, that's my setup. I'm really looking forward to seeing your comments and tell me what you think about this, because yeah, to be honest, I'm very much in doubt. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in space. If you are new to the channel, it would mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing to the channel. So I upload video 2 times a week, so on Wednesday and Saturday, and I play all kinds of space and astronomy related games. Again, thanks a lot for watching.